a while I take my leave to see my friends in Padua. But of all, my best beloved and approved friend Hortensio, and I trow... This is his house. Here, Sir Grumio. Knock, I say.
Knock, sir? Whom should I knock? If there any man has rebused your worship...
Villain, I say knock me here soundly.
Knock you here, sir? Why, sir, what am I, sir, that I should knock you here, sir?
Villain, I say knock me at this gate, and rap me well, or I'll knock your knave's pate.
My master's grown quarrelsome. Ha! I should knock you first, then I know after who comes by the worst.
Will it not be? Fate, sirrah, and you'll not knock, I'll ring it. I'll try how you can soul, bar, and sing it.
Oh, master's help! My master is mad!
Now knock when I bid you, sirrah, villain.
How now, what's the matter? My old friend Grumio, and my good friend Petruchio. How do you all at Verona?
Signor Hortensio, come you to part the fray?
Oh, rise, Grumio, rise, we will compound this quarrel.
If this be not lawful cause for me to leave his service, look you, sir, he bid me knock him and rap him soundly, sir. Well, is it fit for a servant to treat his master so?
Senseless villain. Good, Hortensio, I bade the rascal knock upon your gate and could not get him for my heart to do it.
Knock at the gate? Oh, heavens! Spake you not these words plain? Sirrah, knock me here and rap me here, knock me well and knock me soundly, and come you now with knocking at the gate?
Sirrah, be gone. Or talk not, I advise you.
Petruchio, patience, I am Grumio's pledge. Fight there's a heavy chance twixt him and you, your ancient, trusty, pleasant servant Grumio. But tell me now, sweet friend, what happy gale blows you to Padua? Here from old Verona.
Such wind scatters young men through the world to seek their fortunes farther than at home, where small experience grows. But in a few, Signor Hortensio, thus it stands with me. Antonio, my father, is deceased. And I have thrust myself into this maze, haply to wive and thrive as best I may. Oh, crowns in my purse I have.
Ha!
And goods at home.
Ha!
And so I'm come abroad to see the world.
Petruchio, shall I then come roundly to thee and wish thee to a shrewd, ill-favored wife? And yet I promise thee she shall be rich, and very rich. But thou art too much my friend, and I'll not wish thee to her.
Signor Hortensio, twixt such friends as we, few words suffice. And therefore, if thou know one rich enough to be Petruchio's wife, as wealth is burden of my wooing dance, be she as foul as was Florentius' love, as old as Sybil, and as cursed and shrewd as Socrates, Xanthippe, or a worse, she moves me not, or not removes at least affection's edge in me, were she as rough as are the swelling Adriatic seas. I come to wive it wealthily in Padua, if wealthily.
Hey, look you, sir, he tells you flatly what his mind is. Why, give him gold enough and marry him to an old trot with not a tooth in her head, though she have as many diseases as 52 horses. Why, nothing comes amiss, so money comes with all.
I can, Petruchio, help thee to a wife with wealth enough, and young, and beauteous, brought up as best becomes a gentlewoman. Her only fault, and that is fault enough, is that she is intolerable cursed, and shrewd, and froward, so beyond all measure that were my state far worse than it is, I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Hortensio, peace! Thou knowest not gold's effect. Tell me but her father's name, and 'tis enough, for I will board her, though she chide as loud as thunder when the clouds in autumn crash.
Her father is Baptista Minola, an affable and courteous gentleman. Her name is Katharina Minola, renowned in Padua for her scolding tongue.
I know her father, though I know not her, and he knew my deceased father well. I will not sleep, Hortensio, till I see her, and therefore let me be thus bold with you, to give you over at this first encounter, unless you will accompany me thither.
Oh, I tell you what, sir, if she cross him but a little, he will throw a figure in her face, and so disfigure her with it, that she shall have no more eyes to see withal than a cat. Oh, you know him not, sir.
Oh, tarry, Petruchio, I must go with thee. For in Baptista's keep my treasure is his youngest daughter, beautiful Bianca. But now this order hath Baptista given, that none shall have access unto Bianca till Catherine the Cursed hath got a husband.
Catherine the Cursed! A title for a maid, of all titles the worst.
Now shall my friend Petruchio do me grace, and offer me, disguised in sober robes, to old Baptista as a schoolmaster, well seen in music, to instruct Bianca. Oh, that so I may, by this device, at least have leave and leisure to make love to her and unsuspected court her by herself.
Master, look about you. Who goes there, huh?
Peace, Grumio. It is the rival of my love. Petruchio, stand by a while.
Hark you, sir, I'll have them very fairly bound, all books of love. See that at any hand, and see you read no other lectures to her. And let me have them very well perfumed, for she is sweeter than perfume itself to whom they go. What will you read to her?
Whatever I read to her, I'll plead for you. Yea, and perhaps with more successful words than you. Unless you were a scholar, sir.
Oh, this learning? What a thing it is.
Oh, this woodcock. What an ass it is.
God save you, Signor Gremio.
And you are well met, Signor Hortensio. Know you whither I am going? To Baptista Minola, about a schoolmaster for the fair Bianca. And by good fortune, I have lighted well on this young man. For learning and behavior fit for her turn, well read in poetry and other books. Good ones, I warrant ye.
'Tis well. And I have met a gentleman hath promised me to help me to another, a fine musician to instruct our mistress. So shall I no whit be behind in duty to fair Bianca, so beloved of me.
So beloved of me, and that my deed shall prove.
'Tis now no time to vent our love. Here is a gentleman whom by chance I met will undertake to woo cursed Catherine. Yea, and to marry her if her dowry please.
So said, so done, as well. Hortensio, have you told him all her faults?
I know she is an irksome, brawling scold. If that be all, masters, I hear no harm.
Sayest me so, friend. What country, man?
Born in Verona, old Antonio's son. My father dead, my fortune lives for me, and I do hope good days and long to see.
Oh, sir, such a life with such a wife were strange. But if you have a stomach, it's to it in God's name. Woo! You shall have me assisting you in all. But will you woo this wildcat?
Will I live?
Will he woo her? Aye. I'll hang her.
Why came I hither but to that intent? Think you a little din can daunt mine ears? Have I not in my time heard lions roar? Have I not heard the sea puffed up with wind rage like an angry boar chafed with sweat? Have I not heard great ordnance in the field and heaven's artillery thunder in the skies? Have I not in the pitched battle heard loud larums neighing steeds and trumpets clang? And do you tell me of a woman's tongue that gives not half so harsh a blow to hear as will a chestnut in a farmer's fire? Riku. Tush, tush. Fear boys with bugs.
Well, he fears none.
Hark, Hortensio. This gentleman is happily arrived.
I promised we would be contributors and bear his charge of wooing whatsoever.
And so we will, provided that he win her.
Would I were sure of a good dinner.
Gentlemen, God save you. If I may be bold, tell me, I beseech you, which is the readiest way to the house of Signor Baptista Minola?
He that has the two fair daughters. Is he, you mean?
Even he, Biendello.
Hark you, sir. You mean not her to
Woo? Perhaps him and her, sir. What have you to do? Biendello, let's away.
Well begun, Tranio.
Sir, a word ere you go. Are you a suitor to the maid you talk of, yea or no?
And if I be, sir, is it any offense?
No, if without more words you will get you hence.
Why, sir, I pray, on at the streets is free for me as for you.
But so is not she.
For what reason, I beseech you?
For this reason, if you'll know that she's the choice of love of Signor Gremio.
That she is the chosen of Signor Hortensio.
Gremio.
Hortensio.
Do me this right, hear me with patience. Baptista is a noble gentleman to whom my father is not all unknown. And, were his daughter fairer than she is, she may more suitors have, and me for one.
Did you yet ever see Baptista's daughter?
No, sir, but here I do, that he hath two. The one is famous for a scolding tongue, as is the other for beauteous modesty.
Sir, the first for me, let her go by.
I leave
leave that labor to great Hercules.
The youngest daughter whom you hearken for, her father keeps from all excessive suitors and will not promise her to any man till the eldest daughter first be wed. The youngest then is free, not before.
If it be so, sir, then you are the man must stead us all, and me amongst the rest.
Sir, since you do profess to be a suitor, you must, as we do, gratify this gentleman, to whom we all rest generally beholding.
Sir, I shall not be slack. In sign whereof, please ye, we may contrive this afternoon, and quaff carouses to our mistress's health, and to his adversaries do in law. Strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
Strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
Oh, excellent motion!
Fellows, let's be gone.